ladies and gentlemen, good evening and assalamu alaikum. Tonight, it's my great pleasure to have you with us as we celebrate the 121st anniversary of the proclamation of Philippine independence, as well as the 70th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between the Philippines and Pakistan. For us, the National Day has twofold importance. First of all, we are celebrating today the establishment of the first democratic republic in Asia in 1898. As you will notice, that is more than 12 years before the establishment of the Republic of China in 1910, and it's almost half a century before the establishment of the governments of Pakistan and India right after the partition of 1947. But that is very important for us because not only does it signify the independence and sovereignty of the Philippines as a free nation in the community of nations in the international community, but it also signifies the rise of the Filipino as a united national identity. Before 1898, there was no such thing as the Philippines and the Filipino. In fact, before that, we were a disunited agglomeration of different tribes, just like Pakistan before 1947, where you had Sindh, Punjab, Balochistan, the Pashtuns, and Gilgit-Baltistan, and portions of Kashmir. In the Philippines, we also had disunited Tagalogs, Ilocanos, Visayans, Bicolanos, and Moros. But since 1898, we were able to unify ourselves into one people with one united national identity. And it was then that we were able to call ourselves Filipinos. Now, so much have happened since then, and now the Philippines is a mature, sovereign country in the international community. We were able to preserve the democracy set up in 1898. And at the same time, we were able to develop our economy slowly but surely. So much so that next year, according to World Bank, the Philippines would already graduate to be an upper middle income economy. Last year, we are happy to enjoy 6.2% of economic growth. And in fact, it's just the last of almost 10 years of consistent 6 to 7% growth rate in our national economy. But aside from that, we were also able to promote ourselves as one of the more mature members of the international and regional communities. Not only are we a mature member of the United Nations and international organizations, we're also active members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and also APEC and a host of other regional organizations. Now, let me also stress today the importance of our celebration of the 70th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral relations between the Philippines and Pakistan. It started right after our independence in 1949 with the setting up of a legation and a consulate in Karachi, the capital of Pakistan then, which was upgraded to an embassy in 1956. Now, again, so much have happened since then that as of now, the cooperation between Pakistan has bound from strength to strength in the past several decades. So much so that we had close cooperation bilaterally in the political, economic, and socio-cultural sphere, and even in the United Nations, where we often coordinate on issues of common concern, especially on international and regional security, and also in terms of candidatures. But at the same time, economically, this relation has also further developed. In fact, when I came here in 2015, our bilateral trade was only to the tune of $116 million, a very modest one at that. But by 1918, we were able to increase it to around $260 million, which was more than double what it was before. But then the room for improvement is still huge, And in fact, there are so many areas of opportunities between our two countries that I believe that we can expand it further. Opportunities abound in construction materials, pharmaceuticals, processed food, um, rice, and a host of other products. But I guess for me, the strongest testament of this close relationship is the people-to-people exchange between the Philippines and Pakistan. At this point, there are more than 2,000 Filipino residents in Pakistan, many of them married to Pakistanis, and many of them professionals and workers. And at the same time, we have a comparable number of Pakistanis in the Philippines, also engaged in business and also married to Filipinos. Now, with all these behind us, I am confident that in the future, we can only make these relations stronger and even wider. Yeah, thank you very much. I wish you to enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much.